believe myself to be a victim of genetic engineering. Genetic engineering of food concerns me a lot in this country because I don't think most Americans are even aware of it. In 1989, I took tryptophan for a 5-month period and later came to find out that the tryptophan was essentially poison, and it was on the same level as a nerve gas poisoning or a pesticide poisoning. So there was a period of acute illness where a lot of people died instantly after they took the tryptophan. The people who didn't die usually got serious cases of and varying degrees of illness called EMS. So when the investigation started, right in the very beginning, there was some evidence that came out at the time in documentation and other places that they had changed their manufacturing process. And they had done 2 things. The first thing was to genetically engineer the product, and the second thing was they changed their filtration process, and that was a cosmetic thing where they wanted the tryptophan to look whiter or cosmetically more appealing. So the information came out initially, but then shortly thereafter, when they realized that they were in trouble and a lot of people in the United States were dying from it or getting seriously ill, the information disappeared, and it was believed at the time that it was burned in a fire, or that's what the story has always been. Genetic engineering of food concerns me a lot in this country because I don't think most Americans are even aware of it, and even when they're made aware of it, they don't seem that bothered by it. You know, and again, it goes back to the old, you know, it can't happen to me, or so what, or, you know, it's already probably being genetically engineered and I'm not dead yet, so why care, or whatever. It's hard to get people here riled up about such things. So, I mean, I really don't know what it would take. Even the accident with the tryptophan didn't really seem to affect anybody because it was such a small group of people, you know, proportionate to the United States population, that people don't see it as a threat. So I don't know what else you can do other than, you know, die right in front of them.
Painful. And the doctors were baffled. They had never seen this set of symptoms. Blood tests noticed an unusual signature of this disease. A white blood cell called the eosinophils, the count was huge. Again, Jerry Gleich. And Jerry Gleich was from the Mayo Clinic, and he was one of the national experts on eosinophils. We're taking the food supplement L-tryptophan. L-tryptophan, it's an essential amino acid. 5,000 to 10,000 people ultimately got this sickness. Some were permanently disabled. About 100 died. And it was all from taking this food supplement L-tryptophan. Only the Showadenko brand was causing sickness. Engineering the bacteria to produce the tryptophan more economically for $2 billion. Were genetically engineered. Moreover, it wasn't just a dozen individuals that got the disease before the filter was changed, but only from the genetically modified bacteria produced by Showadenko. There were 3 characteristics: acute, rare, and fast onset. Imagine if only one of these were not there. Let's say it took 10 years to develop the sickness. Let's say it was mild symptoms, like frequent colds or memory loss. Let's say it were common ailments like cancer or heart disease or lymphoma or diabetes or obesity. You think they would rush people together and say, find out the history? Find out what you're doing and someone else is doing?
El campesino hoy no compra solamente una semilla. Con la semilla que ele compra, viene um serviço de tecnologia. Então, vêm setores de alto preço, de alto valor, que são serviços de tecnologia que as transnacionais querem vender. Esse é o grande segredo dos transgênicos. Agrega serviços que o campesino passa a pagar. E que ocorre? Os alimentos passam a ter um novo preço porque há uma nova relação de trabalho. a parte mais lucrativa da agricultura orgânica no mundo são os serviços de certificação, os serviços de inspecção, os serviços de traçabilidade, serviços de bienes que a OMC pretende que todo o mundo adopte. É dramático para a América Latina. Hoje, nós temos possibilidade de tomar um vaso de água. Se temos sede, vamos agir e compramos. Se vamos a uma comunidade chiquita e pedimos um vaso de água a uma pessoa, ela nos dá a água. Como será no futuro? Ela vai dizer, não, a água é paga também, é pagada, anda. É assim. E estas relações traem ventajas comerciais, onde eles quitam uma parte para eles, que dizem, não, te vou a certificar que isto é bueno. E vocês se quedam na situação de comprar serviços para ter um maíz nutracêutico que tem selênio. Eles, quando o compram, estão pagando um preço inferior ao maíz. Por quê? Porque intercambiou serviço, ele te vendeu uma coisa que não existe. Por isso os espanhóis dizem que hoje a economia desenvolvida não é industrial, a economia desenvolvida é pós-industrial e é uma economia onde a virtualização, aquilo que não se vê, é o que tem valor. É um certificado de qualidade, é uma análise, é uma traçabilidade satelital, é como um campesino que mal sabe ler vai competir em um mercado como esse.
Señor, ten piedad.